Alright, I'm on hole number 3 of the Summer Major. I'm in Monday's practice round of the Rookie Division, and yes, I am practicing today, so I'll put the disclaimer on all these videos. If you're watching these videos to see demoed shots, this is probably not the video to watch. Today we're checking red lines and what ball and what club to bring. Now, I caught this hole, I think once, maybe twice, and I didn't come here, neither time did I come here with a Guardian, and neither time I landed here with a Titan, because I think the hole I got before. So I'm going to set up several bags, one with a Guardian, one with a Sniper, and there is a shot from back here where you can bounce over and bring it in. I think you'll definitely want a club that's got, or a ball that's got some side spin. But my thing on all these par 3s is always to try and get close and see what I like to take as many traps out of play as possible. So if I can take all of this stuff over here out of play by landing up here as opposed to landing back here and bouncing it over, I'm pretty much always going to go with this shot. Even though I may have a lower chance for hole-in-one, I have a guaranteed chance for birdie. And when you hit over here, especially if this hole is anything like the rest of them, where we're hitting downhill, and you mess up this, you're going to clip that rough and you're in trouble. Or when you're over here, if you're trying to bring it to the hole too much and you clip the rough over here, you're in trouble. So my goal on all these par 3s is to secure my birdie first and then try and figure out how to get a hole-in-one. Not to go for hole-in-one and risk my birdie. So I'm going to set up 2 bags. One bag with a Guardian, and that's the bag I'm going to go out there with first, and then one bag with a Sniper. I'm going to start off with a Quasar because it's got a little bit more side spin and see if that's enough. And if it's not, we'll also check red lines here, so I'm not really too concerned if I time out. Right now it's all about red lines, so and seeing where the clubs are at. And you're going to have to do the same stuff with your clubs. So when you come out here, you'll have to, that's why I always recommend, and I recommend to my teammates, that we use Monday as a practice round. And if you've got 2 accounts, use Tuesday as a practice round with your second account, so that you can come out here and you can test red lines and you can test where you're at in your club. So you have a better game plan going into the weekend. So with my Sniper, there's minimum club, there's maximum club. So where we're hitting at's more towards min, coming out into this range. If we were using this, trying to get it to come towards the hole, we can get a look at it towards the hole right there with a Sniper. Usually like to be a couple rings off of surfaces. Now let's see where we're at if we used our number 1 bag. What kind of look can we get if we backspin that sucker? Yup. I think I like the backspin, but there wasn't quite enough side spin on that. So I'm going to switch to a Katana and then see where I'm at in my Guardian as far as red line. Now, this is definitely not the wood that I would have brought to this. Not because the Cataclysm is a bad club, but at level 3 you're not getting any ball guide. This is somebody who got a new toy and they're using it on other holes and they're not switching up their bags. So I'm going to set this Guardian shot up, and I will take it this time, and we can at least get a look at it. Okay, let's see where I'm at my red line. So red line there, right at max club. Close to the rough. Pull out just a little. I'm going to do a 2-6, that's 2-4, so it's just a titch over 2 rings. I'm going to put just a little teeny bit of curl on it just to bring it back to the hole. Hit it great to the right. You get a little bit of rollout right there, so that great to the right was definitely the deciding factor there. What I don't like is how close I hit that great to the right. I always like to be 2 rings off of any transitional surface, because if you hit a great to the left or the right, that gives you a little bit of breathing room. You hit a 2-ring great to the left or the right, it still gives you just a little bit of breathing room. You might, in that situation right there, if you hit a 2-ring great to the right, you might still clear it. But if you're only 1 ring off and you hit a great to the, in that situation, a great to the right, you take a really big risk of clipping the rough way back. And so it's always important to give yourself a little more room. Now the ticket there is that it might have been, the way to clear that more is to bring a bigger side spin ball. So bringing a bigger side spin ball will definitely increase the odds that you'll be able to clear yourself a little bit more, and you won't take the risk of epic failing on a par 3. Let's see if my opponent's going to I caught one of these one time with a guy where he was practicing and I was practicing, and I missed my putt on purpose, so they missed their putt on purpose, so then I missed my putt on purpose, and then they missed their putt on purpose, and we did that until we were at like minus 26 or plus 26. It was kind of cool because it happened like on the second hole of the round, and then I was able to play seriously for the rest of the round and really go for it. But you definitely do not want to come out on a practice round and end up qualifying. So, and I'm not a big fan of giving my opponent a shot, so I usually force them to play their game, and I don't make a lot of friends that way, but hey, I'm not the one that hit it where I hit it, so you play it out. Alright, that was hole number 3 of the Summer Major in Monday's practice round of the Rookie Division. Thanks for watching.